She said cheese. Okay, we're doing the drawing.
Yeah, we're gonna do the drawing first. Okay.
How many people we have on?
Well, have the girls come take a card again.
Oh, they gotta do it from the camera over here.
They're walking. There he is, Jojo.
Hard.
Come here, girls.
Right here, right here.
Somebody pick her. Don't look. You just gotta draw a card.
Go keep someone's boots, Soraya.
Okay, one, only one, only.
She chose two? Oh.
Sorry, babe. Oh, it's Roni.
Oh, Romy, are you on?
Of course she is. She has to be.
Are there any snacks there?
Expired.
What are those? Coffee cake?
Yeah, coffee cake.
I'm here.
Here, make sure it has their name on there. All right, Romy, you got $140.
What?
Yeah, it's 140.
Oh my gosh, Romy. Good job.
We're showing up.
Or thank Chris's kids.
Oh, thanks, girls.
Yeah, it's Chris's girls. You have to split it with them.
Yeah, you gotta buy them a toy.
Volleyball.
You want nail polish, right, Chris? Nail polish, lip gloss, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna get started just because we're gonna be doing an activity. And I just want to introduce the month. So we are doing the social media extravaganza. There's going to be a lot of hands-on coaching with this. So those online, I'm sure you have your laptops out. If you're on your phone, everybody should have Canva, and that's how we're just going to start practicing. And today we're just going to focus on rebranding your business. And unless you're a new realtor, we're also going to touch on branding your business and how it starts, because branding is how you set yourself apart from everybody else and all the realtors around us. So I'm very hands-on when I coach about social media, because I could sit up here and talk about it all I want, but you don't know what I'm saying until you actually do it, right? So online at any chance or anytime, go to the next slide. Anytime you have any questions, just please, no, the one before that, please just like chat on there and let us know. So week 1 will be brand or be forgotten. If you don't have a brand or any type of, I call it aesthetic in place, something that's consistent that your clients know when you show up what to expect, they will forget about you. So you want to be remembered on how you make your clients feel, how you make your social media followers feel. And it's not about the quantity of how many people are seeing it, it's about the quality of them. So week 1, which is today, we will be working on our branding or rebranding. Week 2, we'll be talking about video confidence and authenticity. So that'll be stories and reels, and creating share-worthy content. So we want people to share our stuff. We want others to tag and collab. And so video is always the scariest thing to step out of your comfort zone for, but it's what sells. And so that's what we'll be stepping out of our comfort zone next week. 3, numbers don't lie. So we'll be going over how to optimize each tool, whether we use Canva, ChatGPT, and it'll be a lot of hands-on on using the tools itself, Instagram, Google, all of that. Week 4 will be personal coaching and strategy. For those who are online, if you can make it in person, I will be in person and redoing bios. I will be here for any questions. I'll be here for one-on-ones. And if we want to do videos and set something up, we can do that. But it'll just strictly be reviewing everything that we went over this month and putting it to use. And I'll be here for any questions.
Do you think on week 4 we should allow a little more time?
Yeah, week 4 we'll
Maybe
probably
do
do like
2 hours.
2 hours.
And I'll
Yeah,
bring lunch in.
yeah.
So
do
we'll
that.
do sandwiches or something on week 4. So people can
Yep.
have lunch, stop in, and
it'll be a good closing to the entire like extravaganza, because once we have our brand in place and our plan in place, going into the winter months when you could sometimes be distracted by all the holiday season, it's nice if you already have it in place to automatically be posted and stay in front of face for everybody. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Next. You're good. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is create our brand, and that is a vision board. Vision boards, I know they are quirky, I know they're pretty, but they are a fad for a reason, because when it's in front of your face, it's what you're going to do. So this is my vision board. This is my new rebranding of what I do. So you want you want to put on there what you want your clients to know you for, like about a couple things about you, right? So here, the biggest thing in my life is my daughter Lily. So I am a mom, and that's first and foremost. I tell my clients, she comes to my appointments and everything. I will always be a mom first. I've struggled with health this year, so I'm gonna prioritize my health and post about my health journey. And then obviously working out is my huge thing. I just started a spin studio for the community, so I'll be touching on that on my social media. This is my brand. I brand with Downtown Realty. Always include downtown in your branding. I'm known for volleyball. That's what I strive, and all my buyer's guides and selling guides, like why you use me is because I've been a part of a competitive industry before, and I was an athlete, so I will compete with all the other realtors and all the other listings to get what my client needs. This is my color palette. So first and foremost, if you guys want to write down, is going to be your color palette. Are we going to be bright and pink? And then I played with that, and that's just not me. I used to be all bright and pink and yellows and bright colors. That's just not me anymore. So I'm pretty neutral based. I think it's a clean look on social media. I think it's a clean look on your guides. And that's what, if you guys aren't into social media, that's okay. You still need a color palette for all the guides. If you're walking into a listing appointment or a buyer's consultation with nothing in hand, why would I use you? You're not prepared. I want to see something tangible. So you should always have a guide. You should always have a presentation in hand that you can hand over to the clients. Like, this is me and this is what's to expect. Coffee. I love coffee. I love supporting local coffee shops. There's plenty everywhere to support. I am all about manifestation. So I attract incredible opportunities into my life. And I tell my clients too, I manifest everything, like what's meant for me. There's a reason that they're my client. And always, as real estate agents, I think we walk by faith, not by sight. We never know what's in front of us. So we just have to put faith in our business and confidence in like what we know in our strategy. And a part of your strategy is branding. Your brand is everything, because we don't have a storefront that someone can walk into and be like, oh, hey, this is Roni Real Estate. This is super cute. Your brand is what you walk into their home with, right? It could be a little intimidating. What else? This is just me working. I always tell my clients love that I'm just a hustler. That's why they use me, because they know I'll be up super late. They know I'll always be on my computer and always respond, and that each client will get their own personal experience.
Ronnie, how did you like determine what colors? Like how would somebody start with the colors?
So the way I started was I went on Pinterest and I just typed in color palettes. And you'll see a bunch of color palettes come up, and whatever attracts to you, you're like, that's it, then that's what it's gonna be. So I tried bright colored palettes and I'm like, no, this is not me. And then I tried neutral color palettes. I really like black and white. I think it's just from being a part of downtown. I'm used to the black and white and neutral colors. I think it's clean and slick.
But then the
and
taupe
nice.
is nice with it.
Yes,
Cause it's
yeah,
warm.
yeah.
It adds some
Yeah.
warmth
Yeah.
to it.
So do your own. You don't have to copy mine, but if you do neutral colors, that's the fad now. But find your color scheme, right? And then people always say find your font. My fonts are kind of all over the place. I do what looks good in the moment, but on your buyer's guides and your listing presentations, everything should look clean and slick. Do no more than 3 fonts, no more than 4 colors, and then everything will to sight for the person. Yeah, the brain won't be overwhelmed when you just come in with that. And so also I have business cards. My goal is to have a new headshot, which we did, and new business cards by the end of the month for me, because I haven't updated my business cards since I started real estate 3 years ago. And what else is there? Oh, always real estate can be stressful, so I have to remind myself to love myself, because I get overwhelmed. I coach, I teach, I work out. Real estate is stressful as heck, and I'm a mom. It just gets too much. So I have to step back and remind myself, like, you're good. We're good. And take a deep breath. So this is my inspo. I'm going to give you guys 15 minutes to create your own online. I'll have you guys screenshot and share it once you're done. And just do what matters most. Mine literally took 5 minutes. I was in the hair salon yesterday. And yeah, I kind of just typed in the things on Pinterest that I love. Literally coffee, manifestation, whatever you guys like, just type that in and put it on your vision board. Your vision board will be created on Canva. You can literally type in the search bar in Canva, vision board. So if you go to your search bar in Canva and type in vision board, there'll be a template for you. You could just replace the photos. And that's how you're able to do it in like 5 minutes. And if you guys need help at all, we'll do this for 15 minutes. If you need help at all, just please chat. And then obviously you guys are in person.
So we're expecting to have a Canva account right now?
Yes, yep, yeah, Canva's literally $12 a month. I know you guys buy coffee, like you could afford Canva once a month. It is totally worth it. I use Canva for all my buyer's guides, sellers guides, all my social media.
How do we put together?
Oh, you're on my Canva. You gotta be careful. Don't let me mess it
No, yeah.
up. Oh, excellent.
Your hands off my.
Okay, so you want Pinterest?
Well, that's what we're supposed to do, right?
Yeah, you can look up, Pinterest has the best photos, I think, but in here, type in vision board in the search bar. It'll come up. Yeah, so pick a template.
Would we use it for a small business as far as that?
Yes, yeah, just put small business. If you're just creating an account on Canva, you can just put small business or the cheapest option and you'll be able to use it. And a vision board, I want you guys to either keep this as your background, print it out and put it on your desk, but you always want to be reminded of your why, right? Like, why are we doing this? What's my brand? And just so you can stay consistent in all your postings and marketing and stuff. And Jackie's kind of doing an example on there so you guys could follow along too.
Jackie, I don't have Canva, huh?
Just,
Yeah, I know if you do or don't, you do.
just logging into the downtowns, right? Or no?
Depending on what she has set up on her computer.
Oh, I'm on downtown, jump back in.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. Am I gonna screw up the downtown?
And you guys can put your logo. If you don't have a logo, then create a logo. Canva has logo templates. Just create something and you can always mess with it.
What is your
along the way.
logo, your name?
My logo is my name with the downtown realty, the circle on my vision board. That was there. I use that logo for a lot. Yeah, it's my name in cursive and then it says downtown realty.
Where do I go now?
Okay, so exit out of that. In here, just put vision board.
You know, Pinterest, when I see a picture I like, that I just save that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, just click save.
No, you'll have to go. Click on it. Oops. And then you hit control, download image. And you'll come back here, go to uploads and we're gonna just go like this. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep. I need to set a timer so we stay on time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, do like 10 minutes because it's already been 5. And this is practice for you guys to be hands-on. I want you to be hands-on and recreating your brand. It's so important. Because I could just sit up here and chat all I want, but you guys would just fall asleep. Oh, look, Gunnar knows how to do it. That's fun.
Do it.
What's your color palette? Black and white?
Black,
Color,
yeah.
black and white.
Where do you find color palettes at? Just
On my-
Pinterest? I did.
Yeah, hi,
Go ahead and type for it, Ronnie.
Ronnie. Long. How's it coming along?
Oh, good, I know how to do all that stuff.
Oh, perfect. That's yours? Okay, awesome. Can you download that and send it to Jackie?
Yeah.
So we can present it, an example?
Well, I haven't even started all my things.
Oh, all your pictures?
I already have a lot of bricks I started.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you've
But
already had
I
a
like-
vision
I
board.
like this color here though,
Yeah.
this one here. Yeah, I'm working on mine.
Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
This is one I like, Roni, right here. One of these with blue.
With the blue? Okay, so we'll
Probably
go
this one. Is that blue?
the
or is
middle
that
one.
black?
That's black,
Oh,
I think. Yeah, that's black. So in Pinterest, type in like navy blue color palette, or if you know like a basis of what color you want, just type in that color palette.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, like, look at that one's gorgeous.
That one's pretty. I like
Okay,
that.
let's do that. So we'll click that one.
Ron, you're welcome to delete whatever I do in your account, okay?
Okay,
God.
save image as. Save. Where's it going? So then we go back.
You're gone, dude. One more, you're done, dude.
Do you want this one to be your,
Phone one.
what template do you want?
I know. It's okay.
Which vision board do you want to do? That one? Clean.
Something easy, cause I've only got. One,
couple.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, so let's try this one.
Oh,
Customize this template. And then we'll go to uploads
Oh, and then I have to,
and we'll drag. All you do is drag.
oh god.
I know.
Let's do it.
And then you could delete like just Google Surfer.
Yeah, I just wanted to find one that I thought looked all
My
right.
color palette and
Yep, put your color palette.
you have to make it the right size.
Yeah. I'll just do that right there.
Yeah,
That's perfect. That's gorgeous. Delete
All right.
that. And then find something else.
where, how do you find it? Oh, up here, right?
Yeah, or pen, like whatever you're wanting.
Well, this says pictures. Let's just see what they got.
Yeah, some of Canva's stuff is really cute too.
No results for sourdough.
Yeah, I would go to Pinterest. I get all my pictures from there. From where? Pinterest. And you don't have to create an account with it or anything. You just,
Is that an app?
yeah, or it's on, if you go to a Safari and type in Pinterest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it is an app. You can create an account, but you don't have to.
I
And
just
it's
want a
free.
picture of sourdough. I don't want the name in there.
Then type in picture of sourdough or aesthetic picture of sourdough.
Like that.
Oh, like that one?
Yeah.
It's really cute too.
That one is a better one.
Yeah, okay, so we'll click
So
on
tell me
it.
how to do it. You
So you click on it and then you'll hit control and
click on it with what? Oh, just like that?
yeah, and now hit control, left click. Yeah, and then hit save image as. And hit save and it'll go right down there. Yep, and then you go back to Canva.
Uh-oh. Where's-
I think it was this one.
Oh, no, Pinterest.
Oh, no, it was that one. Yep, and then go to your uploads. And drag it, like how you did, click on the download.
And drag it.
No,
where?
not your whole downloads.
Oh.
Drag that back down. Go left click it. To open it,
Left blank.
and then drag the sourdough one over to uploads.
Where does that go?
It'll go to the uploads. There you go. So right here. Click on uploads. Okay, now try
Yeah,
again.
okay.
Yeah,
Is it? No, it's not that one. Oh, click
Yeah.
on it.
yep, and then drag it. There you go.
Oh, it's thinking about it, huh?
Oh, exit out of the search. There you go. There it is.
And then just
You
bring
click
it
on
over
that?
here somewhere.
Yeah, you could delete those other photos that aren't yours.
Oh. Delete, okay.
You got about 5 more minutes. Create your vision board.
No, this is my page.
It doesn't have to be perfect, just an idea, and then you guys can play around with it later, because at the end of the extravaganza, I'll be asking for all the vision boards. We'll do like a little presentation.
Okay, Pinterest. Let's see.
Let me see, Jackie, how are you doing?
I've only got one photo in there so far.
After 15 minutes.
So if anybody's on further, you don't feel embarrassed that Jackie's eyes are.
When you're done, will you send it to Jackie so we can put it up there?
Yep.
Thanks. Oh, that's a cute
The
one.
downtown email.
Apparently Pinterest doesn't know what doodle is. It's
Doodle.
doodling, not doodle.
Golden doodle aesthetic photo.
This isn't like, Pinterest isn't like chat.
ChatGPT is my everything. I don't know what I would do without ChatGPT.
Here we go. Oh, yes.
So on Pinterest, you said go to vision board, right?
On Canva or to type to start your vision board?
Yeah, I got.
Or go.
What do
okay,
I
go
do
back.
after I find a picture, Jackie?
Save the
Just
photo,
type in
upload it,
vision
and
board
drag it over
and
to the
see
board.
What template?
Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah, literally just type in vision board, there you go.
Oh, wait.
Okay, and then pick kind of your, like, that's a film.
Oh.
Pick that. And then all you're gonna do is customize the template, yeah. Yeah, so you'll choose your template first, and then we'll start saving and replacing the photos.
Wait a minute. How do I do this, Ronnie? How do I save this again?
Okay, hit control and then left click, and then hit save image as. And it'll just go to downloads, hit save, and remember it'll go down there.
Oh, I did it.
Oh, you did it, so go back to Canva,
Okay, I did it. I didn't think I did it. But
and then click on that,
well, I need to take some of these out first, right?
yeah, and you'll just hit delete.
Delete image.
Yeah, and you can delete that little, there you go.
Can I oh, there we go. Delete.
2 minutes.
Oh, shit.
Then join Ronnie's yoga classes.
Yes.
You are?
Yeah. I'm gonna have downtown specific classes,
Ooh,
just so we're kind
Yeah.
of cool.
Okay, now I'm gonna do
How's it
upload.
going, Chris?
Going good.
If you guys are done or almost done, can you send it to Jackie so I can put it up on the
To the downtown email.
screen? Oh, you gotta open your uploads first.
I do.
Yeah, so click on uploads. Oh, no, did it go?
I did.
Oh, wow. That's good to know.
Well, it kind of went. Well, I did open it.
Yeah,
And then I'm gonna move this one over there. Even though that dog looks a little creepy.
the dog, it looks scared.
It looks weird.
You get your template yet? Yeah, your color scheme.
how do you do that?
So I would just go to Pinterest real quick.
1 minute. Panicking.
We have 4 weeks to get this done,
Yeah, you got 4 weeks to like
officially be done.
officially be done.
Oh, wait a minute, it's part of that.
Yeah, just type in black and white color palette and go to Google Images.
Ah, here we go. Peloton. Here we go. I got one.
How are the online people doing? Oh, that's a good photo.
Okay, and I go back over here. I'm almost done. Upload.
22 people on,
2.
22.
Oh. Oh, where'd everybody go? We lost them?
Oh shit, that's not the right one.
Okay, that's as far as Jackie's gonna get.
What email am I sending you?
Downtown Realty.
And remember, put on your vision board what you want your clients to know you for.
Ronnie, I keep hitting upload, but it keeps bringing this, but I'm trying to
Which one are you trying to?
put this one in.
Yeah, drag it. Oh, that scared me.
Me too.
I know, like, that's my wake up alarm. Yeah, just drag it right there. There you go.
All right.
That's my mama's.
Did you email yours?
Yeah.
Okay,
When I was like, when my mom's goes off, it's like, it's too early.
yeah.
Open up what you want.
Will you email that, even though it's not like fully completed?
Hmm?
Will you email that to Jackie?
All right, how do I email this, Ronnie? Oh, photography, that's not right. Let's get that out of there. Okay.
And then put.
Oh, surfing, obviously we're not surfing either.
Put your live.
Do I just,
I would just give it.
Can I
And-
take from Pinterest to Canada?
yeah, that's what I've done. Okay, how do I email it?
Save them in chat. I would save the image.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so share. And then. Where's it down? Download?
No,
download.
email me the actual graphic because we're under Ron's account.
Yeah, once it's downloaded, click here
To download the image.
Take a copy.
and then click on it
And then email it to my.
and hit the share. And mail.
Which one you go to?
I don't know if this is gonna mail it this way, but I'll try it.
Yeah, put down on the show.
Are you doing it as a share?
Yeah, sure. It won't work.
No, because we're logged in as you.
Well, I can.
No, she's sharing it as to Downtown Realty email.
Exactly, but we're logged in as you in Canada. So then it's gonna want us to log in as downtown
I don't really.
to pull it up.
Oh, but it's not a link, it's an image.
Oh, okay, if it's an image. then
Yeah.
yes. Cause Webber was giving him the link, not the image.
Okay, so time's up. This is, I'm gonna turn it around. This is Gunner's board. Do you wanna tell us, Gunner, a little bit?
Yeah, so golf, I also love golf, I'm a member of a country club, so I play golf often. The kind of ones in the middle, the coughing, the praying, and like the alarm clock, I'm trying to kind of set a morning routine a little bit better and get up and. You know, kind of have some things that I can do, that's the same every morning. Got rodeo on there, I like to go to the rodeo in December every year. Put keys, just giving keys to new clients, put a bunch of houses, I wanna get way more property management. And then we got the money on there, because obviously that includes it with it. The one on the bottom is like organization, I'm really not an organized person, I'm trying to get better, especially because now I live in a 800 square foot house, so a lot of room to just throw stuff around. The grass, now that I have a huge backyard, one of the things is trying to get a nice, beautiful lawn going, so that's one of my goals for this year. Put trap shooting on there, I mean, we like to go and do trap shooting competitions, so it's a lot of fun. Color palette, just kind of like a black, white, gray, and I slid it in there, when I'm working out, I'm gonna start working out again.
And there's my granddaughter.
Oh, and then, yeah.
Oh, that is so cute. So this vision board. I need to think what to put down on mine. Yeah, just think about things that you like. So this vision board is literally a template for you to start posting. So every time you have coffee, you're gonna post on your story. Every time you hand keys to a client, you're gonna post on your feed. Right? So this vision board kind of gives you an outline of anytime I'm doing those things that I love or that I'm working on, you're gonna post about your journey. More so on your story, people like to see it. Your feed is more professional looking and your reels of homes and the real estate stuff. But on your stories, anytime you're at the gym, you're gonna post. Anytime, post your grass growing journey. Seriously, people would love that stuff. Love it because homeowners hate the lawn work. Like they hate it and it's so dreadful. So if you post a struggle that they can relate to, they'll start feeling what you're feeling, right? And then start connected to you. You're telling a story by growing your grass. So does that make sense, everybody? This is why we're doing the vision board, because it's gonna give you a vision of what can I post today? Because you should be posting on your story every day. If you don't know what to post, pull up your vision board. Did I do any of these things today? And this is why I want my clients to know. They know I'll always be at the rodeo. They know I have dogs. Just like Sarah, I know from her social media that she does sourdough. She loves her doggies. Obviously real estate, the brokerage is her whole life, the agents, and sells real estate. You know, and if you're working on trying to wake up early, post, I did it. I woke up early. So that's a good example. That's a great vision board. I think you should keep it, and that'll be your posting ideas.
That's a good one, Gunner.
Yeah, good job, Gunner. And people online, just work on it. You have 4 weeks, and if you have any questions, just ask. This is Sarah's vision board so far. So.
Yeah, I panicked, okay, I just picked any doodle.
Yeah. These aren't Sarah's doodles, okay, disclosure.
My dog doesn't look strange like that.
So this is Sarah's color palette. I think it's gorgeous. You could keep that for your guides and for your social media stuff. And then obviously her dogs are everything, sourdough and Peloton. So anytime you're doing any of those things, post about it on your story.
I need to add more about real estate, but I just
Yeah,
ran out of time.
Yeah, you could add more, but at the end of the 4 weeks, we'll kind of do everybody's vision boards. Did
What
Chris
date
and his
is our due date?
The due date is the last meeting. What is that one? 28th or something.
Well, today is the 2nd, the 9th, the
Yeah,
16th, the 23rd.
23rd. And then this is Chris's board, so you can see his color palette. family, his actually is labeled. It's obviously not fully finished because he doesn't speak Spanish. Princess is Spanish.
All I got was the family, the colors, and the healthy fitness part.
Yeah,
That's okay, you started.
you started and look at the color palette. So that's what your real estate branding will be about. And then also work on your logos. If you don't have a logo yet that you can paste on everything you give to your clients, make sure you do it. Downtown Realty is not your logo, but it could be a part of your logo like it is mine. I want all my clients to know where I'm licensed at. So health and fitness, anytime you're working out, post it on your story. Anytime you're with your family and doing something cool, post it on your story or your Facebook. People want to connect with you and what you like to do. Because they know outside of real estate, we're all human. We don't just do real estate. All right, back to the slides.
Give me a second for
I hope online that you guys were able to do a little bit of it. That's why it's important on this. I'm very hands-on. Like I said, coaching. So it's better to be in person. Yeah, if Gunnar can do it that fast, anybody can do it.
Well, and honestly, they should bring their laptops and come in. It's just.
Yeah,
it
it's
should
just
take the
easier.
time.
And then once we like work on our branding and it's done, then it's done for a long time, like a long time. Mine has been done for 3 years and I use everything still and it works. People use me because they know what to expect. So branding is defined as the process of forming sense of identity from an organization, company, product, or service in the mind of consumers. It is more than just your headshot. And that's why the vision board, it is more than just what our face is. Notice nobody on their vision board put their headshot. Okay, so post more than just your headshot. There's more to life than just that one headshot you took. This could be for social media or you need branding to run your business, period. That goes for listing appointments, buyers consultations, guides with branding, marketing strategy. Everything needs to be branded and consistent, not all over the place. If you give a client a hot pink buyer guide one day and then the next buyer like a dark black smoky one, it's just all over the place. You're not organized. Okay, next slide.
Are you going to Vegas with a broker?
I can.
You might see if some of the Visalia people just want to bring their laptops.
Oh, yeah.
An hour,
I could
if
do
you
that.
want to.
And then, so start where you are right now. So I don't know if there's any new agents on. I know everyone in here is experienced agents that are in person. So you don't need years of experience to build your brand. You just need clarity, your purpose of why you're an agent, and that will define your brand. Your brand is how people feel when they see or hear from you. Okay, so my clients, when they hear from me, they know I'm going to be all ears and I'm going to do everything in my power to solve their problem. Like I post on social media how much I do for my clients, which I put myself in a bad place because every client expects me to go above and beyond. So I'm always doing the most and it gets exhausting. But that's why I do real estate, because I love the reassurance of like, God, that was such an amazing experience. And now I'm so happy that I'm in this house. Start where you are, ask yourself, what do I want to be known for? You could write these questions down and answer them if you're struggling with branding. And I just challenge you to really answer them, not one word, not two, like a full sentence. What do I want to be known for? Who do I love working with? Because not every client is for us. I actually have fired a client once and declined one because I knew they just were not for me. And that's totally okay in our business. And if you get to that point, then it gives you confidence. You're like, whoa, this is my business. Like I can decline and accept whoever I want. And that's what you're going to be known for. What kind of vibe do I want to be known for? So bright, happy, the sunshine that comes to the listing, or the one that's there to do business and be done. Or yeah, they know if you're quiet, introverted, extroverted, that type of thing. Why would someone pay me to represent them? Because in real estate, they pay a lot of money. I don't know if you guys actually look at the commission breakdown on these net sheets you send to your clients, but it's a lot of money for for us to list their thing. So why would someone pay you that much money to represent their property? And all these questions will be generated towards your brand. Does that make sense? Yeah.
So branding is kind of a feel,
Yes.
so that if they see something like your listing presentation, they're like, oh, they wouldn't even have to see the name to know
Right.
it's you.
Exactly. Branding is a complete feel. When you walk into a restaurant, you know what to feel. If you walk into, for instance, the Mecca, you're not going to get the same feeling that you get when you walk into the Palace, right? It's going to be different feels because they brand differently. They brand completely differently, but essentially it's the same thing. You could get a drink, you could get food. So this is the branding formula for newbies, for anybody who's new to branding. This is the formula, you and your market and your message. That's what your brand is. So Sarah Catalina, what's your market and what's your message when you tell people? Like her message is probably, I'm Sarah Catalina, there's not much else to say, I'm the queen of real estate, that's my message, so you should probably use me. Here's an example, I help a lot of new agents love helping first time home buyers. That's like their niche, but you can niche down if you want this specifically, but this is an example. I help first time home buyers in Visalia with confidence and enough knowledge to ease their nerves. If you are a new agent and you want to help new home buyers, you better know everything about real estate because they will have every question under the sun, dumb or smart. There will be a ton of questions from first time home buyers. Or you better have a guide that will guide them through it because it's a lot. And so here's a prompt. I help blank. So you guys should be writing this down. I help blank do what and blank by being blank. So online. So me, okay, let me do me. I help.
Luxury sellers.
Yeah. I was like, I help luxury sellers sell their home for the right price by going above and beyond to market their listing beyond our local reach. And that's why all the luxury ones locally that are canceling on these other agents that have been around forever and they're using me, there's a reason. Because they love my marketing. That's my everything. And I go above and beyond to present their home as it should be. So I help luxury clients sell their home for the highest price in Tulare County by being the most, I don't know. Yeah, going above and beyond. So it doesn't have to be that exact, but you guys get the idea. Got it? Okay, next slide. That's like the beginning of branding if you're just kind of getting your niche down. Or if you're rebranding and you're wanting to do a little spring cleaning on your marketing, these are signs that you're ready to rebrand. Your look doesn't match your level anymore. We do evolve over time. If you're in real estate for 20 plus years, you're going to change over time. You're not going to be the same agent. You've outgrown your niche, audience, or message. When I first started, I helped a lot of first time homebuyers. I helped a lot of elderly. I don't know how that came to me, but I was like the elderly agent. And I helped the older people sell their homes and get into the what are those called? Good group homes, right? Where older people go group homes.
Yeah,
Anyways.
care homes.
But then now I've outgrown that and I kind of get into the luxury side of real estate and I really like that side. So I had to rebrand everything. If you're attracting the wrong clients and you're just getting opposite people or you're getting these buy and sell messages of I'm interested, I make $500 a month, can I qualify? You're doing something wrong. You got to rebrand yourself. And people are no longer inspired by your brand. So newsflash, if you're not growing, not attracting the right clientele, and or you're not able to appropriately charge for your services, chances are your current branding is doing more harm than good. If people are questioning why you charge what you charge and what service you're providing, you should probably get more consistent with your brand because they need to know what to expect. And if you can't answer that question for your clients, why am I paying this? You should have a definite answer every single time to your client, confidently. Ask yourself what parts of your current brand feel outdated because you don't have to rebrand your entire business. If you want a new logo, that's rebranding. If you just want a new color palette and you're changing your vibe a little bit, then that's rebranding. If you just want a new buyer's guide, my buyer's guide's outdated, it's old, we have all new laws in place and all of this, then redo it. So what do people always come to you for? That's a question to ask. And what do you want to be known for next? Just like my headshot, I was actually 9 months pregnant right there. And that's why I needed to update mine because I was just hiding my big old belly behind the counter. And my daughter's 2 already. So I need to update my headshot. It still looks good.
It's a good.
Yeah. Okay, next slide. Any questions so far? Does this all make sense?
Yeah, I did mine when it was you, your market, your message. So it's Sarah Catalina. My market is referrals, repeat business, and my message is I live here, I lead here, I care here.
Oh my god, that was good. Did everybody hear that online? Probably, the mic's right there.
I live here, I lead here, I care here. Because Jackie and I have been working on a lot of Exeter stuff, like I'm doing a little bit of a farming campaign in Exeter.
Mhm.
And it's all about why did I choose Exeter?
Mhm.
Why, why did we open an office there? So I'm trying to kind of put all that together.
That was a perfect example, and that's exactly what you guys should do, and if it takes asking yourself those questions, then ask yourself those questions, take the time, because people are gonna ask you. What your niche is.
Because I also felt like I needed to incorporate something about being the broker into it. That's why I put I lead here, because that could also lead to agents, right?
Exactly, that was amazing. I would like brand that, paste it, frame it,
It's your
put it on your social, that is your signature line right there. Rebranding moves that actually work. You can make your own checklist, but I provided one right there for you. You could look them up on Pinterest. That's where I got that branding checklist. So if you're working on rebranding over these next 4 weeks, and that's something you really want to do, put in the time. It's gonna take time to sit on the computer and play around with things to get it to where you want. Once it's done, like Gunnar and I said, it's done. Like it's so easy, it's done. That's new headshots. Hire somebody if you didn't come to Sarah's provided headshots. Update your logo. I'm not talking a headshot like a selfie, like do a professional headshot.
Or reach out to Roni.
Or reach out to Roni to get one done. Update your logo, color palette, and font style. Refresh your IG bio. When people go to your bio on Instagram, are they gonna know about you? And that's what's something you gotta refresh. So go back to your vision board. You don't want to put like I'm growing my grass on your bio, but you dog lover or lover of dogs, and then obviously that you sell. And then a content shift, talk to the clients you want, not just the ones you have. So even if there is an ideal client out there, just talk to them, put it in the universe, message them. You don't have to talk to them about real estate, but if you want to start doing higher end luxury stuff and that's what you want to do, start talking to those types of people. And then it'll just manifest towards it, right? You're working towards it. So try it. My new brand will feel more blank and attract clients who are blank. So Chris, what would you say right off the top of your head?
My new brand will feel more sleek and attract clients who are wanting somebody professional. System.
It's a good one.
Because that is a good one. It's so cringy to look at the MLS and the photos aren't professional. The realtor's headshot's not even updated on the MLS. The complete market strategy is not there for that property. You're like, dang it, I could do so much better. So if you have that plan in place for your clients to look sleek, like I will make your property look so sleek. That's what you could tell them. It will be blasted everywhere and it'll look so sleek and professional. Nobody will even question why they want to show you.
Hey, you can't give anybody crap for not having a profile picture on MLS. They don't belong to Downtown Realty.
No, you.
Only Downtown goes in and puts your photos in there.
Oh, sorry. Well, then tell Jackie I need a photo on there. Like
Already on
no,
there.
like Noe Ramos is still Downtown Realty. He's not with us anymore.
Yeah.
So one came up on the MLS and I'm like, wait, what? And then so it just doesn't match. It's just inconsistent.
Most they just don't even know how to put in their photo. Jackie just does it.
Yeah. So email Jackie if your photo's not on the MLS.
And everyone's is like,
Okay, next one. So here's, if you're still having trouble with your branding, here's a couple questions that you need to ask yourself. And a graph. This is a graph that I got coached through personally. We literally did like a whole week every single day just on branding. And it was brutal and tiresome, but it's so worth it. So you have your logo, your colors, layout, imagery, use of space, your assorted brands, business process, and this is all stuff you could literally put in ChatGPT and it will do it for you. So if you don't have ChatGPT, get up on ChatGPT. We will be covering that on week 3. Next slide. So get to branding and next slide. So in this week, I kind of want to give you just a little bit of tidbit. So we went over the science of branding and that leads into your social media. You'll become a super fan of social media. I don't care if you don't like it, it sells. Okay, that's what our industry is going to. If you're an in-person type of person and all your clients are just referral based, then get a super fan of your branding and get all your guides in place and still look professional. Even though it's a referral, you still have to be professional, and that's what the referrals keep going. It just snowballs to other people referral. You want to be searchable, we'll go over that.
Wait, what's super fan?
Super fan, like you're gonna become a huge fan of your social media. You're gonna become a fan of the community. You're gonna comment on people. You're gonna be involved more than just posting. You want to be a super fan of your followers. You want to be searchable. If people search in Central California real estate agent, who's gonna pop up? Story focus. So just like Gunner on the field, he's struggling growing his grass. Like I could even relate to that. Our whole entire yard is tore up right now. And so you want to have your followers like feel that story of what you're trying to tell. What's going to start conversations through social media. All of my sales literally have come from social media. And that's just because I post stories that are conversation starters. I post my struggles, I post my hustle. Like last night I had fries for dinner because I was in Three Rivers at a listing appointment until 10 p.m. And I had so many people respond to that. Oh, well, I'm a construction worker, so we eat fries too. You're not the only one, right? Whatever starts conversation. So these are the 6 pillars that I go by. This is what I've been coached on, and this is what we'll be going over the 4 weeks. So next slide. Here's the number of daily searches. So you want to have direction. You can't be on every platform. Nobody can. Unless you're literally just an influencer for a living. We just don't have time for that. So pick 1 or 2, 3 max that can be platforms that kind of co-inherently survive with each other. Those are easier to do. Google is number 1. If you don't have a Google profile, get a Google profile. Ask for referrals, ask for reviews, or not referrals, ask for reviews on that. Become searchable on Google. If I blow a tire, what's the first thing I'm gonna do? Go to Google. Where can I replace my tire? And that's what people do to buy a new house. The first place they go to is Google. Look at the second one. Instagram. Instagram has become the new Google, and I love it. I love Instagram. That has always been my niche. The only platform I really go on. I do Facebook, but that's because Instagram posts to Facebook for you. So if you look at these statistics, you can kind of.
It's that, Roni.
I don't. This one's some Japanese one. I'm not sure what that is.
And how does Amazon?
That's just what people are searching. This isn't. This is by platform. This isn't by real estate agents specific.
Got it.
This is just what people the platforms they go to search anything. YouTube's a good one. I've always wanted to challenge myself to get on YouTube. I just can't do it yet. That's just not my thing. Yeah, I want to do it. I just want everything to be.
Yeah, people on social media.
I know YouTube. You get those like different types of people that randomly will hit you up, but that's few far in between. Instagram, that's where I get all my business from. But that just kind of shows you. Snapchat surprised me. I never go to Snapchat to search stuff locally, but I guess that's what people do. Anyways, take a picture of that. It's really good to know that. So have direction, have a plan on your marketing strategy, and have a brand. Next slide. I just am literally going to read from the slide. Social media success isn't luck, it's psychology, strategy, and our brains are wired to remember the people, not perfection. My Instagram's not perfect at all. I just post and I'm consistent with posting, and that's why people get back to me. So in a scroll heavy feed, consistency builds recognition. First impressions are formed in seconds. So as soon as they go on your profile, it's gotta look whatever your word is, sleek. Your Instagram profile, since you said you want to be sleek, your Instagram profile needs to look sleek. Your bio, your colors, your headshot, all of that. If it's like a picture of you in the backyard throwing a tennis ball to your dog, you should probably rethink the profile picture. What's your profile picture? A house or you? You, okay. Branded feeds increase engagement by up to 3 times. So brands that look sleek or whatever your word is that is consistent. My word is aesthetic. I try and keep everything as aesthetic as possible. It increases engagement. What real estate post triggers engagement? So if you guys want to take a picture of that just to get some ideas of what you could post from your vision board. Faces is everything. If you post your face, people love seeing your face because other people don't have I don't know the other word, the balls to do it. Yeah. Cause nobody else is gonna do it, sorry, I didn't know another word for it. Stories.
Testicular forty.
Okay, and it's stories versus stats. You don't wanna be too statistical with social media, just post. Emotion versus information. I always scroll through the people that are just giving like a market update or a boring like statistical graphic that they got from Google. Anyone who's posting a reel that's like emotionally involved and they're posting the market update, I'll watch that before I see a graphic. Tell stories behind the deal, not just post the sale. Obviously, always post your sales that you're doing stuff. Post how it went, like what was the story behind it, because every transaction has a story behind it. Nothing's ever like super, if it was smooth selling, then post that it was smooth selling, because that's very rare. Repetition is recognition. You could post behind the scenes. You could post just listed, just sold, your testimonials. I love posting my client testimonials. I post them with my sign. Even the older ones, they love that. And that's what all of my followers like a lot. Okay, next slide. Any questions so far? Good. This is obviously gonna get more depth, so post what works best. Listing and video tours, people are nosy, they wanna see the inside of the house, like when Anthony and I posted that one on the backside of Lewis Hill. Everyone was like, I've always wanted to see the inside of that house, so if you could get inside something that somebody can't, then you post about it, cause they're nosy, especially our little town. Selfies and personal photos, always post that, doesn't matter how you look, just do authentically, be yourself. Because you're not gonna look perfect every day, that's okay. Tips and education, reels and stories, testimonials and reviews. People don't remember statistics, they remember how you make them feel. That's literally what we're gonna base everything off of, is feelings. And that's it, thank you guys so much.
That's so good, Ronnie.
Yeah.
That's the most direction I've had with like
Oh,
what to
good.
do, because so many times we're just floundering, but. Tomorrow is bagels with the broker at 10 in Visalia.
Make sure.
Ronnie, can you come tomorrow?
Let
Ronnie?
me check my calendar. Yeah,
Ronnie will come to 10 o'clock in Visalia. If you are online, but you want to go and we can have some bagels and Ronnie can kind of show you what she showed me. And if I can figure out how to take something from Canva to
mhm. Or
no, from
Pinterest to
Pinterest to Canva, you can do it, believe me. So Ronnie can show you how to do it. So if you guys want to go to Visalia, bring your laptops, have some bagels, just kind of hang out. 10 to 11 tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Yes,
Thank you guys
great
so
job, Ronnie.
much.
And don't forget next week.
Oh
So
yeah, next week. Just come
is,
every week.
what's next week? What's next?
Oh,
week?
video and authentically showing up as yourself behind the camera.
Perfect.
Yep, or go to the schedule, yeah. I'm like,
Page
oh,
two.
page 2, yeah.
Take a picture of it.
Yeah,
Know me, take a picture.
Video confidence and
And authentic-
authenticity, creating share-worthy content. This branding part has been phenomenal, just to actually have a strategy behind the branding.
yeah, and I'll give a little like breakdown at the end, but if you are actually working on your brand and you guys wanna invest in this, which I highly recommend. If you have questions, like need ideas or anything, just text me. My number's, you could Google my number.
I think that we kind of do branding, but like for me, it's been accidental.
Yeah,
It's kind of like, I kind of accidentally did it, but
What
not
you
really
said?
strategically. So I think it's important to
Yeah.
do it. That's awesome, Ronnie. Thank you.
yeah,
so much.
like let me show, there's my logo, that's what I put on everything. So I have Downtown Realty on it and then my name, and I'm a real estate agent, obviously, so. I might be redoing that and you can always redo it, but it was literally by accident that I made that really quick to put on a guide and then it just stuck. It was easy, it's sleek. But yeah,
Lee.
I know I'm like using that word since he said it, huh? But do your vision boards, at least by next week, they should be done. You guys should be investing in your brand. Thank you.
Thank you.